started this. Oops. Hello, bookish friends in the internet. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Drew, and this is Drew's Ambitious Reading. And happy first day of October! Yay! It is very crisp air here in Vegas. I have my windows open today, so if you hear outside sounds, that's why. All three of my windows are open today, so it just feels super nice and cool in here. But for today's video, I am here to finally do my September book haul. I am so excited for this book haul. You guys have no clue. So the first thing I want to talk about are my two current reads, because I'm in the middle of two books right now. Well, technically one, because I'm more focused on one than the other. But these are my current reads. As you can see, I'm annotating one of them. So the first one I am currently buddy reading with my friend Taylor, and that is Fire by Kirsten Cashore. This is the second installment of the Graceling Realm series that she has out. I've read 1 through 3 before. Like I said, this is a reread for me, but I'm annotating each book every time we go. And my friend Taylor actually picked out the colors of the annotation key that we have. So pretty excited for that. We have these lovely colors for the book. I am on page 113, chapter 9 right now. I put it down because I didn't want to get too far into the book, because I know my friend Taylor said she hasn't started it yet. But tomorrow, which you will see in my weekly vlog, I get to hang out with Taylor tomorrow. So we might be doing some like our own reading sprints, not live or anything, but just next to each other reading the same book. So I'm very excited for that, and very excited to see what she thinks of the book so far. And I forgot how gruesome this book got. Like, there was a lot of action scenes right in the beginning of the book, so I love that. So sorry. So very excited to see what both Taylor and I think of this. And then my main focus for today, I finished Your Lonely Nights Are Over by Adam Sass today, which you'll see in my weekly vlog. And then I picked back up The Battle of Jeddah by George Mann. This is the newest book of the High Republic series that I don't know what number this is in the universe, but it's one of the ones I needed to read before going into the phase 2. I am this far into it, so I'm about 30-something% into the audiobook, and I'm listening to it via audiobook. I'm currently on page 137 of this one as well, and I'm loving this one. This one is a full cast narration, and it has like sound effects and like music with it too, so it's like a theater scene almost, with all the sound effects and everything. So I'm really enjoying this. I did started this in September because this was, as you know, was on my September TBR. I'll leave that video down up above or down below. Go check that out, please. But this was a carryover from my September TBR into my October TBR, which you'll see my October TBR after this video. But yeah, I'm really happy I'm making more progress in it, and hoping to finish this sometimes this week. We'll see. So going into the books I got sent to me, I actually need to pick up one of the books. I don't know why it's at the bottom. Oof. Spoilers for the box set. One book I did just finish, like I just mentioned, I did just finish Your Lonely Nights Are Over by Adam Sass. This was sent to me to read and review from Penguin Teens. Thank you so much, Penguin Teen, for sending this my way. I have a book review I am planning on filming for you guys coming later this week as well. I'm just behind on everything because the first of the month and the last day of September snuck up on me. So I finally finished this today, and I really enjoyed it. I give it 4 out of 5 stars, and I'll talk more about this in my October wrap up, or if you see my weekly vlog, you know I talked about it there. So very excited for more Adam Sass's novel, so we'll see how it goes. And then speaking of Penguin Teen, they sent me in one of my first physical arcs of 2024. I have a bunch of e-arcs for 2024, but none of them are like my physical copies, you know. So my first physical copy is Every Time You Hear That Song by Jenna Voice. This sounds so cute. It says, they say never meet your idols, but they never said anything about upending your life for a quest designed by one. 17-year-old inspiring journalist Darren Purchase has been a lifelong fan of country music legend Deckel Castle, who's as famous for her classic hits as she is for her partnership with songwriting Micklin Hopper, I'm so sorry, the same Micklin who mysteriously back out of the limelight at the height of their careers. So it sounds so fun. I know it's very queer. It has LGBT characters in it, obviously. And yeah, this doesn't come out till April 9th of next year, I want to say. It just says April 2024. Future me would put the correct release date either on the screen or down below, but I believe it's April 9th it comes out. And also, fun fact about this book, this is going to be one of my Creed's book club pick of next year. This is going to be the book club pick for the month of May, I believe we have it for. So very excited to have an early copy of one of our book club picks. Next is a arc I got sent to me by the author herself because I won her giveaway on Instagram, and I realized I might have put this in a haul already, but on Instagram I didn't put this in a haul yet, so I was like, ooh, let me put this in a haul on Instagram. And that is Champion of Fate by Kendare Blake. This is the newest book from Kendare Blake. She's well known for her YA series, Three Dark Crowns, and I absolutely love that book. This book right here is actually a spin-off series of Three Dark Crown, and it's only going to be a duology, which will be quite interesting to see how she will wrap this spin-off series up in 2 books. I have not yet read this book, despite me having this arc since June. It is out now in stores. It came out this month, so a lot of great books came out this month, and you'll see that throughout my book haul. But very excited to get to this nonetheless. I do have the audiobook checked out for my Libby right now because I just got it literally yesterday, so I think I might be reading this next after finishing my Star Wars audiobook, and I think I'm gonna pick this one up because I'm kind of in the dark fantasy mood right now. So the next 2 books I have are 2 books I got from my Rainbowcrate box. This is for the month of August, so if you haven't received your box yet, definitely skip forward to a few minutes. But the indie pick for Rainbowcrate was Unwieldy Creatures by Adi Taza. I'm so sorry. This is a beautiful edition. Like, ugh. I love this edition so much. I do wish we have stencil edges on our main pick for their boxes, but it's okay. I'll be happy with this. And then we have end pages that are just stunning. And then the book itself is so stunning. And then there's a quote on the back of the book. The quote is, "This is a story of ambitious gone wrong. I was warned and then warned again, and yet it didn't stop me." Supposedly this is a Frankenstein retelling, but making it queer. So we love that in this household, and I cannot wait to see what this is about. Did not know anything about this before getting it in the box, but since I've read the summary and kind of know what the book is more about, I was very intrigued by this, and I feel like this will be like the perfect time to read it in the month of October, so maybe I will pick up one of my Rainbowcrate books finally. And also the reason why I wanted to get the August box is because this was one of my like most anticipated male romances novels, and it was also like one of my most anticipated reads of the year. And so that is Teach the Torches to Burn by Caleb Rogan. I never read anything by Caleb Rogan, but the fact that this is a male romance novel that is a Romeo and Juliet, or supposedly a take on Romeo and Juliet, but make it male, if that makes sense. I read the summary of both books from Rainbowcrate in my Rainbowcrate video, which you guys will hopefully see after this video. I am so behind on videos, you guys have no clue. But yeah, if you don't know, Rainbowcrate always does the dust jacket differently. My gosh, I don't know what words are today. And so we have a signed book plate by the author, which I still need to add in. And then they also keep the original cover on, which I quite like both covers, but I definitely would say this is a much cuter cover than the original cover is. But yeah, it's alternate dust jacket for the covers and a signed book plate. And we also have a letter from the author, which I read in my video. So if you want to know what this is about, definitely check out that video once I upload it. But yeah, very excited for it. And I cannot believe I have an exclusive copy and a signed copy of this from Rainbowcrate. Thank you so much, Rainbowcrate. I cannot wait to see what you guys have in store for the rest of the year. Going on to the 3 books I bought at Target. I bought these 3 books myself, obviously, and one of these I mentioned, well, actually, 2 of these I mentioned on my channel already. So the first one, I had a physical arc of this from Penguin Teen, but I saw this was at Target, and this was actually the last copy of the book as well. Like the last copy of the book on the shelf, if that made sense. And so that is House of Maroon by JL. This is JL's first book of a fantasy trilogy. Book 2 is supposedly supposed to come out in 2024, but we don't know the exact date yet, just because this one did just came out this year. Very excited to get to this nonetheless, though. I definitely want to squeeze this into my October TBR. But I talked enough about this on my channel, I feel like, so I definitely need to pick up this book soon. If I don't, I think Penguin Teen might get mad. Next book, my friend Clint at Reads Readers here on YouTube, on BookTube. He loves this author. He also loves this book series, so I picked up this book because of that recommendation. And also, I feel like I'm gonna love it too, because I've read books by this author that I loved before, and that is Wolf Song by TJ Klune. Look how sparkly and stuff it is. Shivery. Silvery? I don't know the words I'm looking for. If y'all know the words I'm looking for, let me know. But yeah, I'm pretty excited for this. This is the first book of a 4-book series, and these new covers, I cannot wait to see these on my bookshelf. I saw that my Target also had Raven Song, which is the one that just came out, and so I'm pretty stoked to get to this. I actually don't know when I'm gonna get to this, because this is giving me spring vibes, and I know the new covers for book 3 and 4 don't come out till 2024, so we'll see if I get to this in the year of 2023, and if I don't, I'll actually be okay with it, because like I said, book 3 and 4 don't come out with the new covers until 2024, so I wouldn't be too mad of not getting to this book. I also forgot to show you the gorgeousness of House of Maroon. So here are these stunning end pages, and then this quote says, "If this world is made of glass, then I will dance with a hammer in my hand." Ooh. And then we have more on the back side. So yeah, I forgot to show off the gorgeousness of this book, because I just love it when books have first pretty editions of the books, if that makes sense. I don't know what's happening with my words. Next book is one of my highly anticipated sequels. I am buddy reading this with my friend Lori. Anybody I mentioned throughout this video, I'll tag them down below. But we are buddy reading Foxglove. I am so excited for this. As you guys know, Belladonna was one of my favorite books of 2023. I think it was my #1 book, if I'm not mistaken. I'll leave that video up above or down below. Pretty stoked for this. Lori and I are going to start this the 2nd week of October, so pretty stoked for that. We read book 1 in October last year when it came out, so we're going to continue the tradition, because these books are coming out in August, but we like to save them for October just for the creepy factor. Also, this book, again, this book is gorgeous. You see this? Beautiful end pages on both ends of the books. And then you take the dust jacket off completely. Oh my god. This says, it said that foxglove is the most lethal just before the seeds ripen. So very excited for this, and Lori, it's taking every ounce of me not to read this book right now. But I need to finish my carryovers I have from September. But anyways, very excited for this, and I'm so happy I have this as a physical book now, and it looks so pretty next to Belladonna. So really loving how the series are matching. These next two books I'm going to show at the same time because they're by the same author, and that is the Last Violent Call by Chloe Gong and Foul Heart Huntsman by Chloe Gong. This is the second and final book of the Secret Shanghai series, and this is the beautiful box set that my friend Jeff bought for me off my wish list. Like, hello. So this contains This Foul Murderer and A Foul Thing, which are two novellas from Romeo and Juliet's point of view, and then Marshall and Benedict's point of view. So if you wanted more from your favorite couples, definitely check out this beautiful box set. And seeing all the books I own by Chloe Gong in hardcover is so pretty. I'll put a picture here on the screen. It's so pretty seeing them all together. But I'm also really excited to get to Foul Heart Huntsman. This is, like I said, the second, like the overall ending of the Secret Shanghai series. So I'm sad but also excited for it, and I just can't wait to get to it. This came out the same day V.E. Schwab's Fragile Thread of Powers came out, which I have coming from Book of the Month. Very excited for that. You'll see that in my October book haul. But anyways, pretty stoked for this, and you guys know I loved Foul Lady Fortune earlier this year, so I definitely am going to annotate this one as well, because I annotated all of Chloe Gong's books, minus these, of course, because I didn't own a copy of this yet, but I did borrow it from my library. But thank you, Jeff, for buying me this. Jeff also bought me another book that I'll be showing here in a few minutes. But yeah, pretty excited to have these two new Chloe Gong books in here, and I'm thinking of butter reading Foul Heart Huntsman with Lori, Mandy, and Taylor, I think, because Taylor also bought a copy of Foul Heart Huntsman. So yay, I cannot wait to see how this ends, but I'm also a little nervous to see how this ends. The next book also came out the same day as Foul Heart Huntsman, and also the book that my friend Jeff bought for me came out the same day. But that is The Scarlet Veil by Shelby Mahurin. This is the first book in the new spin-off series by Shelby Mahurin. This is, like I said, book one of the spin-off series to Serpent and Dove, which I absolutely love that trilogy. It's like one of my new favorite series I've read because of book two. It has great enemies to lovers, morally great characters, and close quarters tropes. So if you love any of those tropes, definitely check them out. I'm pretty excited for this because we follow some side characters from the original trilogy as the main characters now, so pretty stoked for that. I won't say what characters they are because it's kind of spoily, but this book had beautiful end pages as well. Like, I love it. I need more books to be as pretty as all these books in this book haul. But yeah, pretty stoked for this. I pre-ordered this one this month, and it came the day of release, and I'm hoping I can read this in the month of October. My second to final book of the book haul is also my October book club pick for Queer Reads. So if you don't know, I run a book club called Queer Reads, and our October, my gosh, October pick of the month is the new Percy Jackson. You guys, we have a new Percy Jackson book. Look, it's Percy Jackson. It's Percy Jackson and the Olympians, book 6. I can't believe I'm saying this title. Book 6, The Chalice of the Gods. The only complaint I will have is that this is so short, but it's technically like book 1 of a new trilogy set in the Percy Jackson world, if that makes sense. All I know about this is they're going off to college. They're going on a quest for a letter recommendations from anybody they meet along their quest. So I'm pretty excited for this, and yeah, just super stoked for this. And I don't really need to say much because Percy Jackson is like everywhere nowadays. So it's one of my favorite childhood series, and I grew up reading Rick Riordan, so it's like overwhelming and emotional a little bit to see a new Percy Jackson book come out in 2023. My friend Jeff did buy me this book, so thank you so much, Jeff. This means everything to me. You have no clue. I'll leave Jeff down below. But yeah, pretty stoked for this, and I definitely want to do like a dedicated Percy Jackson vlog, so we'll see if I actually will do that. And my last and final book for the month of September is my September Owlcrate, and that is A Study in Drowning by Ava Reed. I'm pretty stoked for this one too. I would say I was really disappointed with how the exclusive cover looks, not gonna lie. I didn't want to say it in my Owlcrate video because I tagged them in my description box. The quote on the back says, "The only enemy is the sea." And then there's beautiful end pages here, and cool thing about Owlcrate now is they have their author letter in down with the book now, so that's pretty cool for me at least. And then as you can see, it's signed by Ava Reed, so that's pretty neat. This is Ava Reed's first YA fantasy novel. She's known for a bunch of adult fantasy novels, and so here is a beautiful reversible dust jacket. And then this is what the original cover looks like with this, and then of course the title on it. So this is the original cover, and this is the Owlcrate. And yeah, pretty stoked for this. The quote on the back says, "I was a girl when he came for me, beautiful and treacherous, and I was a crown of pale gold in his black hair." Like, I'm pretty stoked for this as well, so we'll see if I actually get to it this fall, but if I don't, I can always save it for the winter, because this actually gives me like winter vibes as well. So yeah, but yeah, this was the last book of the book haul. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this book haul, please give me a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, turn your notification on so you don't miss any new videos coming from me soon. And if you made it all the way through this video, leave me a pumpkin emoji or a waves emoji, since A Study in Drowning deals with the ocean. So either send me leave a wave emoji down below or a pumpkin emoji down below. And I'll talk to you guys down in the comments. If you got any of the same books, let me know as well, and I'll talk to you guys down below. Bye.